What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? It's me and Jelly Roll over here. I call him Jelly Bean, my Jelly Belly. On the above. I'm just giving y'all a little just update with things. I've been making videos. I feel like my shorts seem to do better. But so I was just eating some peanut butter crackers. My man's over here been wanting a lot of love and attention. But a couple things I'm getting into with this new year. I'm working on my recovery is just number one, and this isn't just recovery isn't just about not doing the drug anymore. It's about working on yourself, working on why you were maybe doing it in the first place. Things I plan on actually doing. Trying to eat the crackers. Is I plan on talking to a therapist. I know I've been talking about this. I need to actually get on top of it and doing it. Oh, excuse me. Um, I'm also hoping when I get all my stuff figured out with IRS and everything, we can get a second vehicle. It'll be a little easier for both of us to work, get the kids to school, and do everything that we both got to do. Not that that's an excuse, but I have even less excuses. Because right now I'm actually starting at this my new life insurance place. So I'm also kind of been giving them my mornings commitments, doing the training and everything, in my evenings. So things are going to be changing, but once I make a steady income with that, when I start getting it down, I start working with the people that actually can use my assistance, start selling them, start making money. Life will start balancing out a little better. But at some point, I probably will be moving, get a different place, and that's gonna be a temporary place. Eventually, might want to even be leaving Illinois. It would be nice overall, but we'll kind of see. But I'm also planning to start a poop scoop company. So I'm trying to do anything I can make an awareness right now. In about a month or two, I know even if I made no money off of it, I'll have about a grand that I can invest, get everything legit. I'm going to start it's called Scoop Millionaire. Oh, one second, catch the door. Well, I'm glad I was able to stop the video. I felt so bad. My Mikey Two Thumbs out there, he was like meowing, wanting to come in. All the cats now hanging out with me. It's adorable. But a big reason why that I wanted to really start this is I'm gonna use this to help foundations. I'm gonna help non-for-profits. I want to help cat and dog shelters a lot, all different types of different ones, from places that help them to maybe that do catch and release stuff. uh, I want to do I like the term orphanage, but kids that don't really have a place or they're in CPS. Just I know this can be a lot with cats, dogs, kids, and for local community, but also just in America in general. But I'm gonna do monthly, quarterly, semi-annual, and annual type of funds, and then they'll get a certain percentage, and I'll rotate them out and stuff like that. But I can't just be a foundation. I feel like asking for money, doing fundraisers and stuff. I want to actually have a business that is helping people, offer a premium service for a luxury item, giving people the best. Also helping the community, and everybody that's working for you, you want them to be having a living wage. I don't care if someone's like, oh, that's minimum wage job. No, it should not be minimum wage job. They're driving, they're on the street, they're communicating with customers. Maybe the task itself doesn't seem so hard, but there's sanitation things, there's a lot behind it, and they have to be treated as such. I would like at least $20 an hour. I would think I'd be paying these guys, especially in a big city. I mean, I'm in Chicago, but that'd be my bare minimum. I would think. I'd probably even want to throw in some type of sales and commission in there. So either commission for every stop they do, or at the least they can make sales. They can upsell. There's extra services that we will also start offering. At least by the time we even have employees, we'll be offering extra services. My plan is to just do the poop scoop now, and then when the summer comes, I have a couple extra services that are only gonna be offered to people that are already having a plan. And because summer, I hear things slow down a little bit, but so I have my own kind of plan pretty much, and we'll see ultimately will go, but I'm gonna join a community of people that are doing it, the people that are already millionaires, people that have a community. Because a big part of my new year, I talk about recovery, health, and unity. Unity through community. I'm tapping into all the communities that I want to be largely a part of, introducing myself, learning where I can, and then I'm gonna be helping where I can in my own community, but also in these other communities. But I'm there to learn overall. And if you're always talking, you're not listening, you're not learning. So I'm a vessel overall. I'm a vessel to help, but I'm trying to learn to be the best me. Health for me, I mean, that's more so. I want blood work done. I'm also going to talk about mental health. I want to see a therapist, see a doctor regularly, see a dentist more regularly. I know they're not gonna really do much of anything, just be like cleanings, but if I should at least get on a regular, steady 6 month rotation. But I actually plan on getting like my TRT checked and things like that. Because maybe I won't get like a TRT, but maybe I'll end up going to a place and they'll give me like a shot, and it might be like a strong vitamin D, an iron, a magnesium, a vitamin B12. Like maybe I'll have my own like cocktail of stuff my body could really use, because my body's level doesn't balance. Sometimes I'm just feeling just so tired, like exhausted. I don't know if my sister, I mean, is always like super like that and fatigued. I'm not sure being fatigued, but just you seem so exhausted. And I feel like the level of I don't know, I don't know if that much of that really be in the family and how much it's just their own mental. But I feel like I could be doing more, and I know once I start doing more, I'll be in like the rhythm. But I'm trying to just get myself in that rhythm a little quicker, keep that energy a little more too while I'm doing it, because it's different from being there physically and being there physically and mentally. So I'm trying to make sure I'm always there mentally as well. But I'm planning to get to the gym regularly as well, more on the physical side. My kids actually been doing a boxing gym. I want to join that. I would like to have like two memberships, one like a big old gym, and then also the little gym at the boxing place, and be able to the boxing is very close to us. So I love the idea. Like I can see myself committing 5 days a week to doing that, maybe even 6. Now, obviously, if I don't do that, maybe I'll go do something else, but it's so close. I would like to even just go there to get a little workout in, and take it from there. So that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be walking my dog more. I've been customizing with this belt that I put his leash on, so we'll walk. I have my hands free, and then we'll even like jog and stuff. Another thing for health. That's also I feel like for his health. Uh, I feel like just taking my time sometimes to give myself like a little breather, petting my cats. Even if I'm like cleaning after and doing things for them, I try to like keep it at a decent pace, try to breathe and try to just kind of get that clarity. Another thing, as for like my health, I've been reading out this NA book, and I'm not gonna lie, it's been pretty interesting. I mean, highlighting, I'm pretty sure that I did recently kind of stop doing that because I've been having to study more for the insurance. I really got to work on getting these things down and how I'm gonna do it, because you got to be good at doing the presentation, that you're not wasting people's time, that you're not going back and forth, you know that's you understand everything. They have questions, you can answer them, or at least be like, oh, that's a good question, let me take that note down, let me get back to you on it. So, but doing the life insurance, this is gonna be my second week. I do a minimum 2 weeks. I'm would like to, if not this week, by next week, start making calls, even if it's setting appointments for somebody else, and I can get paid a little bit on that. I can't imagine me doing too much of that, but I feel like no more than a week or two. I feel like I'm definitely going to have to start making just my own calls, start getting in there. It's nice because they're going to give me leads, and I'm going to work on getting my own plus leads from there. And I just love the idea of I love talking to people. I think a big thing I'm going to be working on for myself is talking, communicating, but not trying to overly talk too much. Get down to the important things that can actually build an understanding of what the people need, show them what we have, let them know what the system suggests, and then see how that kind of goes from there. Hey, Jelly. And big thing is communicating. I'm trying to communicate more to myself, more to my girl, my family, and we're trying to work on having them communicate, setting a schedule for me, for them. So a lot of positive things I'm really trying to work on. And you know what? This is all kind of intense, stressful times, broke times, but it's keeping the positive mindset of I'm going down this path. Just keep going, keep giving it my all. Make sure I'm keep reading, going over notes. Try not to waste too much of your time. When you catch yourself on your phone and stuff for a while, be like, it's a perfect time for me to start reading my script. This is perfect time for me to watch some videos because I don't have to watch it physically, so I can listen to a couple videos. This is a time, or maybe some presentations. You do have time, you can sit down, maybe you're on the toilet or something, you can watch a presentation. That's the time to do it. So it's really trying to maximize your time and trying to not procrastinate so much. Feel like, man, just the Libra in me sometimes, man, I just be having so much things going on. But so I'm building a list and I'm getting done a list. So usually it's like you have the most important stuff and the most urgent stuff. So it urgently has to get done and it's important. Gotta get that first. Then you got the very important stuff. Even though it's not urgent, I would just knock that stuff down. It's very important. Just get it done because you don't have to stress about it later. You push it to the end. That's how it stacks up. But then, you got stuff that's urgent but not important. And I understand, you should do the urgent ones, and maybe you should. But how long is this taking? Because if that other thing you could have take you 30 minutes to set an appointment, and then now you just took care of that thing for the future instead of pushing it, or you did a 2 hour thing, got that done. The thing is, if it was that urgent, you probably would just got it knocked out, you know. So do that by you, but I would say that I'm going to go with something that's somewhat urgent, you know, a level of urgency, not important, but then it's going to be, not urgent, not important, but stay on top of it. Get order knocked out, because then once one or two things come at you, you can just keep knocking them off so things aren't building up. So that's the problem when things build up. That's why you need a list in the first place. Let's start knocking them down so you don't even really need a list, because things are always going to come. Things are always going to stack up. There's always going to be things to do, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. You just want it to be in a positive way. I don't know if you watch Stranger Things lately. What life is like Dungeons and Dragons. There's good chaos in the world and bad chaos, and I would rather my world be filled with good chaos. And I'm doing a bunch of stuff. Maybe it's a little hectic. It's high level things, big numbers, good and bad, net pluses and negatives, you know. But we're leveling up. We're becoming better people. We're affording more things. We're growing as people. Eventually, we're going to be better. Eventually, we're going to get there, even if it takes time. And we're going to make some friends and learn ourselves a little bit along the way, and just grow as individuals. And that's overall that I'm working at. And I don't want this video to get too long. I'm gonna keep making a little more videos. I'm gonna try to keep them under 8 minutes for you guys. So, but let's get in there. I'm gonna keep you guys posted. But these are my goals right now. To let you guys know how to keep you guys posted with other things as we go with the cats, with any type of fitness stuff that I start doing at home, with healthy eating habits that we're going to be doing, recovery tips. A lot of this is going to be short for the most part. If you really be watching the videos, I should go on like IG. I'm trying to work on posting more. I usually do more like stories, but I want to start doing more reels on IG and Facebook, especially when I start doing the Poop Scoop business. I'm going to be doing a lot of marketing on Google and Facebook are going to be my two main spots. And then I'll be showing once I start doing it for myself, because I think of a way that I think I could grow it. I'm gonna start showing y'all, because maybe I could teach y'all a couple things. Maybe right now y'all could teach me a couple things, So it's all a learning phase. By the way, I had someone reach out to me. I posted in a group, hey, I'm starting a Poop Scoop business. I want to be helping out some foundations. What local foundations for animals, pets, wildlife, kids, any type of thing that we're trying to help out. What's local, what places you guys recommend. A couple of them I already knew, most I did not. But I had some people reach out to me about looking for service. Not really many. One didn't respond, and I really didn't quote it that high, but I don't care. They're gonna have a bunch of poo and stuff. They're gonna want a service done. I'm gonna give them quality. Another one's gonna have surgery. They're gonna let me know once they make a date available. Another person does a big business with lawn care. They're in my community, but they told me they don't even work with a lot of people in the community because they're not willing to pay what they offer, and they do actually really great for what they do and at a really quality price. But a lot of people don't see that because it's a high margin. They're not finding the value in it, and I was like, exactly. I'm like, it's the value. It's people gotta. Sometimes it's not for them, and I get that. But but they were like, hey, once you become legit, talk to me, and it's also just make little connections. The person was like, hey, talk to me. Like they're gonna give me some tips. Maybe I talk to them. We do an interview. I have a couple people I have down that I want to do interviews eventually for. So that's another thing I plan on investing in. Social media wise, I already talked about investing with the Pusku business and investing with social media. It's definitely going to be equipment so we can do small level podcasting. My girl, one day this year to come, fiance. um, where we've been wanting to do some podcasting stuff, and I think we'll do it somewhat together, separate. It'll just be one channel whenever we do it. We'll kind of do it. But we'll talk about all that more later. I wish you all the best. Thank you for just hanging out. I appreciate all the support. I've actually been growing somewhat decently, and I've actually really much appreciated that. I just want to let you guys know from the bottom of my heart. Much love, and I wish y'all nothing but the best going further. Let me know if you think I could help in any way. By the way, if anybody is looking for a meal or a workout plan, this is for like more like basic, a lot more beginner stuff. Even if it's not like maybe not beginner, but maybe you're just like getting back into the gym or getting back into stuff. I'm like the king of falling off and trying to get back in, like which I'm trying to do now. So if you're getting back in or just starting off and you're trying to look for a plan or anything, for completely free. I'll give you some information. I'll send you a whole plan. Let me know how it goes. If anything, I ask them, you'll maybe document it for a little bit for me. Show me just how it's going for you. I very much so appreciate that. And then I'll even post this on my channel to hopefully help some other people. Let's help people lose some weight and people that want to pack on some pounds. I think both would be awesome. All right, peace, guys.